So the thing is that total examination, that is, it's online, and you have to one exam is for the theory and one for the practical. Here I show you just brief introduction that total mark is 200. Apart from that, theory mark is 60, practical mark is 140. तो 60 mark का theory है, 140 mark का practical. Now we just move on the little bit deeper. In the theory part, there is a unit 1, because every unit have a 10 points. If you just go on the second page of the syllabus, there is a theory points in the full page. So there are 3 units. Introduction to yoga and yoga practices. It has 20 questions and 20 marks. Second, introduction to yoga text. It has again a 20 marks. And the yoga for health promotion, it has a 20 marks. So total marks is 60. So on an average, every point has a 2 questions. So जो आपका सिलेबस है उसमें 30 पॉइंट है टोटल, 3 यूनिट में वो डिवाइडेड हैं. यूनिट 1 में से 20 क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाएंगे, यूनिट 2 में से 20 क्वेश्चंस और यूनिट 3 में से भी 20 क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाएंगे. There is no negative marking. The good thing is that there is no negative marking. So if you appear the answer and if it becomes a wrong, then don't worry about that. Only 1 mark of that question is reduced from that. How you give a correct answer, that is calculated. तो आपके जितने भी सही आंसर हैं वो देखे जाएंगे. So इसका मतलब ये हुआ, you all have to attend all the questions. All 60 questions you have to attend. You must have to attend the 60 questions because it has no negative marking. तो इस बात का ख्याल रखें और पूरे क्वेश्चन को अटेंड करें. माने 60 आउट ऑफ 60 आपको आंसर करने हैं. तो ये एक बात ध्यान में रहे और वो कंप्लीटली आपके थियरी पोर्शन जो आपका सिलेबस है उसमें से ही ये क्वेश्चन पेपर निकलेगा. तो फोकस ऑन द सिलेबस और उसके हिसाब से ही पेपर रहेगा. सेकंड इज वी जस्ट मूव ऑन द प्रैक्टिकल पार्ट. सो द प्रैक्टिकल पार्ट इज इट हैज 4 subsections in a practical examinations. First is demonstration skill. It has 80 marks. Second is teaching skill. It has a 40 marks. Application of knowledge. It is a viva. It is a 10 mark. And field experience. Again, it has a 10 marks. So total mark is 140. 140. 140 मार्क में से आपकी एग्जाम होगी. Now we go on deeper in the particular examinations. In the demonstration skill, you have to just demonstrate according to the examiner's instruction. See, जो एग्जामिनर आपके साथ रहेंगे, लीड एग्जामिनर और एग्जामिनर जो आपके साथ रहेंगे, आपको इंस्ट्रक्ट करेंगे, उसके हिसाब से आपको सिर्फ डेमोस्ट्रेट करना है. देयर इज नो एक्सप्लेनेशन एट ऑल. डेमोस्ट्रेशन पार्ट में सिर्फ डेमोस्ट्रेशन. डेमोस्ट्रेशन की शुरुआत कैसे होगी इस एग्जाम की? तो स्टार्ट विथ अ प्रेयर, 1 प्रेयर. It has 1 prayer. So only 1 prayer, any one of the prayer, Yogena Chittasya or Om Sahana Bhavatu, any one of prayer, you have to chant over there. कोई भी एक prayer, either or Gayatri mantra or whatever it is, whatever you like. Only one prayer you have to chant. And if possible, I just request you all that you just write down this point. So it will help you to recollect the information. So first of all, you have to start the prayer. Now they ask you for a one Shat Karma. And as per the syllabus, it is a Kapal Bhati. So in level 1, examiner asks you to perform the Kapal Bhati. After the Kapal Bhati, they ask you 2 Sukshma Vyayam from your syllabus. Sukshma Vyayam from your neck, Sukshma Vyayam of your shoulder, Sukshma Vyayam of knee, Sukshma Vyayam of your lower lumbar area. तो जिसका आपके सिलेबस में जितने भी बताए गए हैं उसमें से कोई एक या दो पार्ट के आपको सिलेबस के अकॉर्डिंग जो हैं आपको सूक्ष्म व्यायाम बताने हैं. So you have to demonstrate any they examiner ask you to perform the सूक्ष्म व्यायाम. Maybe they give you instruction, clear cut instruction, then you have to perform the सूक्ष्म व्यायाम, micro exercises of your neck, of your shoulder, whatever it is. Then they maybe ask you for a one sthul vyayam, either from the engine dod or from the sarvanga pushti. It's depend on the examiner that they ask or not. But we have to prepare for that also. Maybe if you have a question, if you not remember the name of the Sukshma Vyayam, then what to do? Then you are allowed to do any, whatever you know, the exercise of the particular area. माने कि आपको अगर बताया जाता है कि आपको गर्दन के सूक्ष्म व्यायाम करने हैं, you have to perform the सूक्ष्म व्यायाम of the neck. If you don't know the exact practice according to the Dhirendra Brahmachari ji, then what to do? Whatever you know, the exercise of the neck, you have to perform that. Level 1 mein, maybe you got that kind of concession, that you know the exercise of that particular area, that's it. If you perform according to the Dhirendra Brahmachari ji, then it's well and good. But if not, then don't worry. You have to perform the 2-3 exercises of that area. Then they ask you to perform the 1 round of Surya Namaskar. Usually, mantra they ask in a Viva. So here you have to just perform the Surya Namaskar without chanting the mantra. But you know the 12 mantra of the Surya Namaskar that may be asked you in the Viva or in a theory part also. So you have to prepare. But for the demonstration part, usually they are, I'm take questions in a last. Don't raise your hand, nothing. Just listen me. Now you just listen me and just write down the questions in your notebook. I will definitely answer your all the questions. So then you have to go for the 1 round of the Surya Namaskar. After that, they ask you the 3 asanas to demonstrate. One is advanced or a hard asanas like a Halasan, Sarvangasan, Dhanurasan, Paschimottanasana. Some if you are performing the Sirsasan or Chakrasan, then also good. So I'm again off my video. Just maybe Other people are getting my voice proper?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
We are
yes.
getting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. तो वो आपको 3 आसन करने के लिए कहेंगे, 3 आसन्स. One is advance, and maybe in the 2 asanas they maybe ask some counter pose, vipritasana, or they ask other asanas from your syllabus. So only 3 asanas you have to perform during the examination. After that, they ask you to perform the 2 pranayam, any of from your syllabus, either in a anulom vilom, either a breathing exercise, sectional breathing or anything, or shitli, shitkari, brahmri. So 2 pranayam from your syllabus. Then after, they ask you to demonstrate 1 bandha, Jalandhar, Udyan, or Mool bandha. Usually Mool bandha is not possible to assess. So usually they ask you the Jalandhar or Udyan bandha, any one of from the Jalandhar or Udyan. So any one bandh you have to perform, and last you have to perform 1 or 2 mudras, because in level 1 syllabus there are mudra, hand mudras, Dhyan mudra, Gyan mudra, Chin mudra, all are there. So among them you have to perform, maybe they ask 1 or 2 mudra to demonstrate that Dhyan mudra or another one. So like that, this is your demonstration part. It's a very simple. You have to nothing, not a single word you have to speak over there, just demonstration. That is the first part of the examination. Second part of the examination is regarding the viva. Now they ask you the question, same pattern from the Shatkarma, then regarding the Surya Namaskar, regarding the asanas, regarding the pranayam, regarding the mudra, and regarding the bandh. From your syllabus, they ask you the questions. Here my advice to you all guys that if you have a no idea about the answer, then don't give a wrong answer. अगर आपको पता नहीं है, तो please don't give answer. Simply, humbly say that sir, I don't know. Nothing else. अगर आपको पता नहीं है कि इसका आंसर क्या होगा, तो आपको सिंपली कहना है कि मुझे पता नहीं है. एग्जामिनर आपको और क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे. The wrong answer, then that viva go in another track. So the questions are from the syllabus according to the point. It's about the prayer or Shatkarma, or about the Surya Namaskar, Asan, Pranayam, Mudra, Bandh. Don't give a wrong answer. I'm just to give one example. If examiner asks you that how many karmas are there for the cleansing, it's a very simple question. And in level 1, usually examiner asks the simple questions. That there is a 6. They don't ask you the name of the Shatkarmas, they ask you the number. Just give a answer, that's 6. Then maybe they told you that which are, then you have to answer all the name. Dhoti, Basti, Neti, Nauli, Tratak, and Kapalpati. If you don't remember, if you have a 4 only, you remember the 4 karmas, then only give that, sir, I know the 4 karmas among them. If you're giving a wrong answer, if you say wrong, that Neti, Dauti, Basti, Anulom Vilom. Kapal Bhati, Tata. There is one is wrong. So they ask the question from the Anulom Vilom. Anulom Vilom is Shat Karma. From which text? Anulom Vilom is Shuddhi Karma. This kind of the cross question starts. So my request and advice, my strict advice that don't give a wrong answer. If you know, then give up answer. If you don't have an idea, then say, sir, sorry, I have no idea. That is a prime point to face the Viva. And surely keep in your mind that don't give wrong answers. Like they ask you that how many mantras, how many positions in Surya Namaskar? There are 12 positions. How many asanas are there in the Surya Namaskar? 7 asanas. How many repeat? 5 repeat. How many not repeat? 2. So this kind of, they directly ask you question, and if you give a directly pinpointed answers, then there is no worry about the questions. तो वो सीधे सीधे प्रश्न पूछेंगे, आपको सीधा सीधा जवाब देना है. एग्जामिनर को पता है, उसको घुमाना फिराना नहीं है, आपको ये बात करना. तो ये फर्स्ट, ये सेकंड पार्ट रहा वाइवा. They ask you 7 to 10 questions, only 7 to 10 questions. But if you are giving proper answers, then don't worry about that. If your concepts are clear, then don't worry. They ask you how many pranayams in Hatha Pradipika. There is 8. What are the name of the Kumbhaka from the Hatha Pradipika? How many chapters in Hatha Pradipika? What is the benefit of the asanas according to Hatha Pradipika? What is the definition of asanas according to Patanjali Yoga Sutra? I am really like Raghavendra sir, that you starting with the chanting of the 12 sutras. If they ask or not, we know that. And the sutras of the Ashtanga Yoga, might be you know the definition of the asana, definition of the pranayam, definition of the pratyahara, definition of the dharana, definition of the dhyana, definition of the samadhi. Usually, one definition that definitely asks you from the Patanjali Yoga Sutra. So try to remember in Sanskrit. If not, don't worry. You know the real meaning of that. That definition of the asana is that sthira sukham asana. So you know that the asana, when you have the stability and the pleasantness, that is asana according to Patanjali. You know the essence of the or a translation of that particular sutra. तो ये ध्यान रहे कि हम ये जो विषय है, जो definition का, वो भी हम याद करें. तो sir, I request you to, if possible, then from tomorrow onwards, when you start the 12 sutras, among them, you just start the chanting of the definitions. That sthira sukhamasanam, tasmina sati swas prashwasyor gati vichcheda. Then also deshbandha chitta se dharana tatra pratyekatanata dhyanam. तो इससे क्या होगा कि आप 10-12 दिन सुनेंगे इस सूत्र को तो याद रह जाएगी और वो डेफिनेटली आस्क. तो ये बात रहेगी वाइवा की. तो तीसरा पार्ट जो है एग्जाम का, that is regarding the teaching skill. They ask you to teach the one. Usually they ask the practical practices that you have. They ask you to teach the Anulom Vilom. They ask you to teach the Brahmari Pranayam. They ask you to teach any one of the asanas from your syllabus, any one of the mudra, like that. They ask you to just teach the Bhujangasana. So any one of the practices, usually in the level 1, they ask you from the practical side. But if not, Then maybe ask you about the some theory part, like Ashtanga Yoga. You have to speak about the Ashtanga Yoga for a 2 to 3 minutes for the regarding the Hatha Pradipika, or a Gnan Yoga, or a Karma Yoga, or a Bhakti Yoga, like that. But most of the time, they ask you from the practice for the level 1. How you have to teach the any one of the practice? There is simple things are there. First of all, you have to just ask. If we take the example like a Bhujangasana, if they ask you to, maybe your side is a network issue, so that's why you don't able to hear or anything. So recording is there, and I will give it to the Raghavendra sir, and maybe they share you. Don't worry about that, and you can refer it later on.
सर आपका ये रिकॉर्ड हमको मिलेगा?
या आई विल ट्राई. मैं दे दूंगा सर को, वो आपको देंगे, क्योंकि ये पूरा इंफॉर्मेटिव पार्ट है, तो आपको मिलेगा. ठीक है सर, बहुत नॉलेज है इसमें, इसके लिए पूछ रहा हूँ. या यस सर. ठीक है सर. सो हाँ, तो ये बात रहेगी हमारी कि हमें कैसे उसको एक्सप्लेन करना है. लाइक इज अ भुजंगासन. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल you have to explain the why it named the Bhujangasana, because then you have to told that Bhujangasana, the final position of this posture is shows like a bhujanga. That's why our classics or our acharyas give the name, it's a Bhujangasana. Then you have to told about it is a classical or non-classical asanas. So it is a classical asana. It is in our text. That's why it's a classical asana. Then you have to told about that. Cultural, you can say cultural also, classical or a cultural, whatever. So another thing is that then you have to describe about the contraindications. Who are not able to do, who have to not practice the Bhujangasana. First of all, you have to say about that person who have the hypertensive, pregnant woman, and who have the back problem, spondylosis or a spondylitis, lumbar spondylitis, they are not allowed to go for this postures. So first of all, you have to describe, teach that who are contraindicated person. So that is the first part. Second, you have to tell about the benefits. That Bhujangasana is good for the belly fat. Bhujangasana is good for your shoulder muscles strengthening, back muscles strengthening, and it is also beneficial to increase the digestion. Like that, what are there? You just ask, you have to just say the benefit of the particular practice. Then you have to describe the procedure. How you can perform the Bhujangasana. Then take your both legs together. Take your hands under the shoulder. Your chin, your head, forehead on the floor. Slowly with breathing. Lift your body. Your palms on the floor and your elbows are a little bit bent. Now hold as per your capacity and come back with the exhalation. In the final position, you have to breathe normally. This kind of instruction about that procedure, you have to explain this procedure of the particular asana. And then last, you have to told about the counter pose. The counter pose of the Bhujangasana is either you can say Halasana, either you can say Pavan Muktasana, Either you can say Shashankasana, but any one of the asana. You have to just give asana. The Bhujangasana, Pawan Muktasana is a counter pose of the Bhujangasana. So like that, this is the method of the teaching. And if you're teaching in this way, there is absolutely, you get the good marks from that. These are the steps. Why the name is there? It is a classical or not? It is described in our classics or not? Then contraindicated person, then the benefit of the practice, and then procedure. And then you explain the how to go, how to come back, and the counter pose. If asana is there, you have to give a name of the counter pose. If the pranayam, there is no need to explain anything. So ये जो बातें हैं, माने जो आपका प्रैक्टिकल का ये टीचिंग पार्ट है, ये जो 2 से 3 मिनट आपको देना है, उसमें कोई जो प्रैक्टिस आपको दिखाई जाए उसका नाम ये क्यों है ये बताना है. उसके बाद वो संदर्भ ग्रंथ जो हमारे क्लासिकल ग्रंथ हैं उसमें उसका वर्णन है या नहीं ये बताना है. और आप में सिर्फ हठ प्रदीपिका है तो हठ प्रदीपिका के जो 15 आसन है उसमें से अगर वो आसन है तो आपको बताना है कि इसका वर्णन हठ प्रदीपिका में है, अदरवाइज बता दो नहीं है, हठ प्रदीपिका में नहीं है, ऐसा स्पेसिफिक कर दो. उसके बाद कौन ये प्रैक्टिस नहीं कर सकता है उसकी बात करेंगे. उस प्रैक्टिस के बेनिफिट, लाभ क्या है ये बताएंगे. फिर उसकी विधि बताएंगे. और आसन जो है उसका विपरीत आसन कौन सा है ये हम बताएंगे. तो इस तरह से हमें प्रॉपर वे में जो है हमें एक्सप्लेन करना है टीचिंग प्रैक्टिस. और लास्ट पार्ट जो रहेगा वो है फील्ड एक्सपीरियंस. तो फील्ड एक्सपीरियंस में इफ यू टीच समवन, if you teach some single person, then also you have to just give a photograph. If you're taking a classes for the in your schools or for the public, then collect that photographs and just make a one PDF, and according to that you have to submit in the mail ID. That is in the last part. It's not hurry about the field experience, but for the field experience you need examiner or a PRCB need your certificates if you are teaching someone. So if you have appreciation letter,
and paper cuttings and
paper
brochures,
cuttings,
everything.
Brochures, everything, photographs. If you attend any seminar or a workshops, that certificate you have to also produce. If you completed your yoga volunteer, then you can submit your yoga volunteer certificates also. तो ये सारी चीजें जो हैं आप मान एकेडमिक क्वालिफिकेशन को छोड़कर if you're doing the diploma courses or if you are doing the any master graduation or whatever it is, no need of that kind of the certificates. If you attend some workshops regarding the yoga, if you attend some seminars or webinars, if you take a part of the Surya Namaskar competitions, if you take some program of the government programs of the Surya Namaskar or like that, whatever it is, you have to just produce those certificates. This is the first part. Second is, if you have an appreciation letter or experience letter, then those also you have to produce. And only 1 or 2 photographs of the each event. अगर आपने 5 इवेंट में लोगों को योग सिखाया है तो 5 इवेंट के 1 या 2 photographs. So maximum 5 or 10 photographs you have to submit. Some maybe experienced persons, they have a 40-50 event. So select major event and just submit that photographs of this event, but only one or maximum 2 photograph और each event, एक या 2 फोटोग्राफ जो हैं वो प्रत्येक इवेंट के होने चाहिए, ज्यादा नहीं। ये बड़ा फाइल बनाओगे तो ज्यादा मार्क मिलेंगे ऐसा नहीं है। They just know, are you teaching someone or not? According to they assess you. So don't give a much more photographs over there. तो ये बातें जो हैं ये प्रैक्टिकल एग्जाम के साथ रिलेटेड रहेगी। These are the some of the information regarding the practical examination. I am just taking the Gauri madam question first of all, then I'll just go for the reference book. अगर काउंटरपोज नहीं है तो आपको सिंपली कहना है कि काउंटरपोज नहीं है। Like I just give examination that vrukshasana. So if you're doing from the right side, the vrukshasana, then the left side of the vrukshasana, that is counterpose for that. If you are doing a vakrasana from the right twisting, then the left twisting, that is a counterpose for that particular. So when we have a practices like that there is a right and left both, then it is a self counterposer there. So just tell that if you are doing from the right side, left side is a counter for counter portion, counterpose is same asana. And if there is no, like a tadasana, there is no counterpose. So simply we can say there is no counterpose of the tadasana. तो उसमें चिंता करने का विषय नहीं है। अगर आपने आसन किया है उसका काउंटरपोज होगा ही ज्यादातर, तो आपको कहना है। अगर कुछ आसन ऐसा है तो आप सिंपली ना भी कह सकते हैं, इट्स नॉट अ क्वेश्चन। सेकंड इज रिगार्डिंग द रेफरेंस बुक। तो अगर आपके जो टॉपिक चल रहे हैं, थ्योरी टॉपिक जो चल रहे हैं, उसको आप फॉलो करेंगे तो भी चलेगा। और जो है QCA का जो पुराना बुक है उसमें से भी काफी सारे टॉपिक जो है वो लेवल 1 के उसमें दिए गए हैं, तो उसमें से भी आप पढ़ सकते हैं। वो इंग्लिश में भी हैं, हिंदी में भी हैं, तो वो भी आप रिफर कर सकते हैं। और आज और कल में मैं थोड़े क्वेश्चन आपको बताऊंगा भी, तो उस तरह के क्वेश्चन आपको अपने आप से भी प्रिपेयर करने हैं तो भी हो जाएगा। Why asana has a viparit asana? Where are we told about the viparit asana? हाँ ठीक है, ये थोड़ा और ज्यादा टेक्निकल क्वेश्चन हो रहा है तो मैं उसका आंसर समझ रहा, तो इसका मैं आंसर करूंगा। सेम क्वेश्चन या आपके पास अगर फोटो है तो उसके नीचे जस्ट आप लिख दीजिए this photo is from this area, how many persons are there. Simply level 1 के लिए बहुत ज्यादा चिंता का विषय नहीं है, level 2 और level 3 रहता है तो उसमें अच्छा PDF बनाने की बात रहती है। अगर ये भी रहेगा कि किसी के पास एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है तो क्या करेंगे? तो I think we have a 15 days. Just teach at least a single person nearby you, near your friend or in a neighbor or anything. Just teach them 2 days, 3 days, and just get a photographs and submit to that you teach, because this is the voluntary certification. So it's not an academic course, it's a certification. So the examiner, the assess you are able to become a teacher or not, protocol instructor. So it's better we have the 15 days more, so you can prepare like that. Yeah, आपको बताया जाएगा इस विषय के लिए कि आपको इसका PDF बना के कहाँ अपडेट करना है, ये आपको बताया जाएगा बाद में। उसकी बकायदा एक मीटिंग ली जाएगी आप सभी की, और उसमें ये सारी चीजें आपको बताई जाएगी बिफोर द एग्जामिनेशन। डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट। या फील्ड एक्सपीरियंस के 10 मार्क हैं, उसके लिए आपको ये बनाना है. What is the minimum marks for the theory and practical we can get, sir? Yeah, it's a 70% mark. आपको 70%, 70% is a passing criteria. So from the 60 marks, you have to get the 42 marks for the pass. And for the practical, you need the 98 marks to pass out the examination. Individual. 42 in a theory and 98 in a practical. Sorry, I will just, in last, I will just tell you to unmute and then you ask me questions at last. First of all, I have to complete all the in a sequence. Okay. Another thing is that usually Raghavendra sir is taking a very good efforts, and government, I think it's a take also a very good efforts behind you all guys. So it's not matter of that. But if you fail in a theory or a practical, then you have a chance to reappear for specific examination. अगर आप थियोरी या प्रैक्टिकल दोनों में से किसी एक में अगर आप फेल हो जाते हैं, तो आपको एक चांस रहेगा, सिर्फ आपको थियोरी या तो प्रैक्टिकल एग्जाम ही देना होगा, पूरी एग्जाम देने की जरूरत नहीं है. अगर आप दोनों में फेल हो जाते हैं, then of course we have to repeat the full examinations. ये बात आप ध्यान में रखें. और मेरे ख्याल से अगर थोड़ा आप कॉन्शियसली सारी चीजों को प्रिपेयर करेंगे तो मेरे ख्याल से एग्जाम बहुत इजी रहता है लेवल 1 का, तो उसमें फेल होने के चांसेस बहुत कम है. तो आई थिंक फॉलो माय इंस्ट्रक्शंस एंड एवरीथिंग. तो ज्यादातर प्रैक्टिकल में तो आप लोगों को दिक्कत नहीं आनी चाहिए. तो मिनिमम मार्क इज फॉर द थियरी इट्स अ 42 and for the practical it's a 98. Yeah, it's, you have a certificate, don't worry, you just make a PDF of that certificate and send it, don't worry. We were about 10 cover the pose and counter pose in our upcoming sessions. We'll be teaching all. Okay, कोई बात नहीं, आप उस तरह से जाएं. और टीचिंग स्किल सभी से एक बार टीचिंग ले लीजिए. आप जितने भी 209 लोग हैं, या तो उनके पास से आप रिकॉर्डिंग मंगवा सकते हैं या क्या कर सकते हैं पता नहीं मुझे, जैसे भी हो सकता है. आप उन सबको एक बार टीचिंग प्रैक्टिस के लिए रैंडमली बुलाइए कि ट्राई कम टू हियर एंड टीच द ग्रुप. तो रैंडमली आप 10, 20, 50 लोगों को बुलाइए और उसमें आप करेक्शन करते जाइए, तो ये हो जाएगा अच्छे से. Any questions on anatomy or physiology? In theory part, of course, you have a questions of the anatomy and physiology, but practical part, usually they ask you the questions related to your practices. But again, I told you, if you give a wrong answer, then your viva is going on anywhere. Strictly follow my instructions. Don't give a wrong answer. Yeah, question. Examiners. Yeah, one point is that I'm just saying mid this discussion. Usually, examiners are very humble. They are very cooperative. They are come to pass you. See, yeah, I'm clearly say you. They are come to pass you. If you are doing the mistakes, then they fail you. Don't make mistakes. Don't give wrong answers. If you have little knowledge, give as per your knowledge, give the answers. They assess you. If you are in a stress, yeah, they feel that. They are very experienced person. They assess your stress from your face. So don't panic. So as Anand sir told that they are coming to assess you. They are not coming to pass or fail. Usually in their mind, they give you the full of the marks. But according to the mistake, they cut the marks. Examiner आपको पास करने के लिए आता है. ये बात पूरी तरह से ध्यान में रखें. अगर हम फेल होना है तो वो आपकी वजह से रहेंगे. आप फेल, एग्जामिनर आपको फेल नहीं करेगा. एग्जामिनर आपको परेशान नहीं करेगा, क्योंकि ज्यादातर एग्जामिनर बहुत हम्बल रहते हैं, बहुत एक्सपीरियंस रहते हैं. So don't worry about that. Don't take a stress of the examiners. What they ask, what not. don't, whatever you have, you just present that. वो ये देखेंगे आपसे कि आपका नॉलेज कितना है, वो आपको पूछेंगे क्वेश्चंस, हो सकता है 10 से 12 क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे, मगर वो ये जानना चाहेंगे कि आपके पास क्या नॉलेज है. रिपीटेडली दे आस्क द क्वेश्चन व्हाट यू नो. तो ये बात अपने ख्याल में रखें, और इसलिए मैं कह रहा हूं कि आपको पैनिक भी नहीं होना है, स्ट्रेस में भी नहीं रहना है, और आराम से जितना आपको पता है उसके आंसर करने. रॉन्ग आंसर करेंगे, डेफिनेटली यू गॉट दे कट द मार्क्स. तो ये बात का ध्यान रखें. सो डोंट वरी अबाउट द एग्जामिनर्स and much of this. Can we mix Kannada and English in theory? You have the MCQs. See, I think you are joining late. There is only MCQs. You have to tick on your screen, and you have option of the Kannada and English. If you answer in Kannada, or either you give answer in English, wherever you tick, it's a system is collect your answer from anywhere. अगर आपने कन्नड़ा में भी आंसर टिक किया है या इंग्लिश में टिक किया है, कहीं भी आप टिक करोगे वो आंसर वो आपका सही होगा तो सही हो ही जाएगा. तो ये चिंता मत करें, कुछ लिखना नहीं है. देयर इज नॉट अ सिंगल वर्ड यू हैव टू राइट ओवर देयर. मॉडल क्वेश्चन पेपर इन राइटन कैन वी सी सर. मैं बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन कल आपको पूछने वाला हूं, कल सुबह, क्योंकि आज मुझे लग नहीं रहा है कि हम थ्योरी पार्ट की चर्चा कर पाएंगे. तो कल टुमारो मॉर्निंग व्हेन वी विल मीट आइदर 10 or 11 as Raghavendra sir instruction, I will definitely
Okay.
ask you some of the questions.
Vyasji.
Yeah.
Okay. Evening batch student, there most of the candidates are in-service teachers.
Yeah.
That's
So-
why. Can you come once again evening also?
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning and evening, please.
Yeah. So, and we also provide the recording, so it's also good. And
Sure.
yeah, sure, sir. Tomorrow evening and tomorrow morning, I will just ask this few questions, and some of same questions I repeat in a evening batch. Don't worry, sir.
Thank you.
So मॉडल क्वेश्चन इस तरह से आपको मिल जाएगा. और हाँ, मॉक टेस्ट आपको मिलने वाला है 20 to 30 क्वेश्चंस. यूजुअली 20 to 30 क्वेश्चंस का एक मॉक टेस्ट भी रहेगा, तो उसमें आपको भी क्वेश्चन का आइडिया आ जाएगा कि किस which kind of the questions are there. So for application of knowledge 10 marks. See, it's don't go on the marking system. They all over your examiner check your aptitude, how you are aptitude yourself, how you present yourself depends on that. So don't go in a 10 marks or a 20 marks. So it's a teaching skill is a 40 marks. How can we have not good teaching skill, we are not able to speak in a fluently, so what happens? Don't take a stress. They overall they see your aptitude. What is the exam date and time not convenient? Do we get another day to give the exam? See, the for the theory exam, there is a time is fixed, that is a 15th July morning 8 to 10. You have to log in at 7:30. Exam starts at 8 o'clock, and you can submit your examination in half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour. You take a full time, 10 o'clock also. So it's depend on you. The theory exam is there. There is no option for that. Yeah, regarding the practical, we prepare a schedule, and me, Anand sir and Raghavendra sir, we all are discuss, and we prepare a one common schedule. Yeah, and if you are not convenient with your time, because at a time, we just ask the 4 peoples only. That it's a morning 9 to 10, the 4 people, 10 to 11, 4 people, 11 to 12, 4 people. If you are really not convenient, then that is a part of the discussion. We'll give you another time. But we are not changing the time for the all. It's we have to follow the some schedule. If you are genuine reason, and Raghavendra sir also feel that, yeah, it's a genuine reason, then maybe we adjust the time for a few candidates. So this is the thing. Next question is Don't say me Guruji. I'm just a teacher, simple teacher, and maybe I'm younger than the so many of your students. So Guruji, what are the certificates we are going to get from the exam and how much value it has got? See that the certificate is coming from the Yoga Certification Board, Ministry of Ayush. As morning, government madam also told that Yoga Certification Board is a direct autonomous body of the Ministry of Ayush. And the secretary of the Ayush is a chairman of the YCB. So it's a fully government body. And that certificate, your certificate is eligible in India as well as in abroad also. So don't worry about that. So please don't unmute yourself. I will just give you time. Don't worry. So, and that is internationally recognized, the certificate, and don't worry about that. Yeah, this is the professional certification. So you have to renew after 5 years of the completion, and it's a very simple procedure. Now don't worry about that. It's a very simple procedure. You have to attend some of the workshops and then you renew the certificate. But still don't worry about the renewal of the certificate. It's valid for 5 years and much more things. In Viva, can we take help of Hindi / Kannada for sometimes as there is no proper words in? Yeah, definitely. You are, because in your examiner panel, it has one person from the. Sir,
No, sir. I want to know that.
Sir, please, I have just humble request. Please mute yourself. I'm just definitely give you a time. I have a 19 questions here. I'm just complete over there, and then I will definitely ask your questions.
Yes, sir.
Answer your questions. Okay. I am just request you to complete these sessions in a time. Okay. So you have a one person who know the Kannada language, Hindi and English. So don't worry. If you are comfortable with the Kannada, you go with the Kannada. If you are comfortable with the Hindi, you can go with the Hindi. If you are comfortable with the English, then you go with the English. Don't worry about that. So you can choose that of the things, and maybe yeah, definitely. Yeah, this you have to follow my instructions, because really, if you follow my instructions, then no one can fail you. Definitely not fail you. Just I give one my little bit introduction. I am an examiner of the YCB from last 2 and 3 years. So I have a very good experience of with the so many persons. Surely you follow my instructions as a reference book. तो चिंता मत करें, आप हिंदी, इंग्लिश या कन्नड़ कोई भी लैंग्वेज में रहेंगे, एग्जामिनर आपको फ्रीलांस देंगे, आपको फ्री हैंड देंगे आपको बोलने के लिए. No, you just bring your certificates with you. They maybe ask you to show the certificates, and one another things, you have to prepare the PDF. Maybe I send one sample PDF to Raghavendra sir, and they may be you can prepare on that. Reference books for level 3 and 4. No, today I'm not giving this answer of these questions because I'm just concentrate on the level 1 only. What about another time maybe Raghavendra sir call me, then we'll discuss about the level 2, 3, 4, whatever it is. What about will teaching skill? Can we mix Kannada and English? Yeah, sure. It's not a issue. If I choose English for mock test, and if I found inconvenient, can I switch from the Kannada for? See, don't worry, both language are there. When for the theory language, you have a English question paper as well as Kannada question papers are there simultaneously. You don't need to make a conversation with anyone. In mock test, you find out the only English questions. But in final examinations, You have an option of the two, Kannada and English. Same questions are there. Don't worry about that. If you feel that 30 questions you attend in the English, 30 questions is Kannada, don't worry. Both question papers are there. You have free hand to choose from anywhere. When is the mock test? Yeah, I will wait for that schedule. Raghavendra sir is giving you the schedule as. For the will we get Yog book PDF in English? And that is अगर राघवेंद्र सर इसको वो जैसा मुझे इंस्ट्रक्ट करेंगे, अगर वो कहेंगे तो कुछ जो इंग्लिश बुक्स मेरे पास है या माने इसके लिए जरूरी है मैं प्रोवाइड करने का श्योरली प्रोवाइड करूंगा. We can join at AM on that day. No, 7:30. We'll give you the all these things in a PDF way, and you also get a mail, detailed mail to you. Don't panic about. Which yoga book are you asking about? Namrata ji. Are you asking about Namrata ji? Sir has already said in the group, the reference books is already said. Yeah, okay. Then it's good. Then don't do. There is not a question. That's a. I think today is 29th June. So exam is held on 15th July. No, you don't get the hard copy of the certificates. You get the certificate on your profile. That is another thing that that topic I cover in your separate meeting. You got the soft copy of the certificate on your YCB profile. So that is under the process. That's why I'm not asking. I'm not taking these things. Sir, when is the last day to send our records? Don't worry about that. I will. Raghavendra sir told you. Ajay, today's date is June 29th. So, okay, go madam. You already give the answers for that. Yes, you are working in IIM Kannada writing. Okay, it's okay. Online exam, should we have a laptop? Better you give examinations with the laptop. I request you kindly cheer up the students who are taking the examination. Yeah, definitely. Sure, we received your book one in Kannada on WhatsApp, but we need an English as well. Okay, me also, sir. Okay, these are the questions are over. So don't worry about that. This is not a last meeting with me and with the Surya Foundation team. This is the first meeting. This we initiate these things. This is the meeting to just take out the idea of the examinations and just relieve your stress. I think no photograph, no video, photograph and the certificates and the field experience. So just take a smile, smiling the face and give examination. Don't worry about that. Examiners are, keep in mind, don't give wrong answers. Examiners come to you to pass you, but if you are making mistakes, then they maybe fail you. But usually they are not like to fail you. So cheer up and with the smiling face, give an examination without stress. In the yoga, why you have a stress? And we are mistakes. When we have a stress, we make a mistakes. So don't worry about the examinations. Just focus on your preparation, focus to get the knowledge and the right knowledge. Okay, sorry, again, I tell you that don't tell me the Guruji. I am humble, a teacher or a guide of you all. Yeah, now Chand, you have a questions, you just raise the hand and one by one, I just give a name and you just ask me the question. Yeah, please, Chandravati. I'm just send you the message. Please unmute. Chandravati ji. Yeah. Meera ji, Meera BK, please unmute yourself and ask the questions. क्वेश्चन या तो हिंदी में पूछना या तो इंग्लिश में पूछना, कन्नड़ मुझे आती नहीं है, ये प्रॉब्लम है।
You had told that 80 marks question is there. So they're practical for. So
Demonstration
we
part.
have to start with the prayer. Yeah, we have to start with the prayer you told.
Hmm.
Any prayer or we have
Any
to.
prayer, any one of the prayer. Because today I heard the Raghavendra sir is doing 2 or 3 about the prayer. Like Om Sahnavot is one of the prayer.
Any
Either you
prayer
can,
of
yeah, any
other,
prayer, any prayer. Yogena Chittasya, or a Om Sahnavavatu, or a Swastina Indro, or a Purnamadam, whatever. Any one of the prayer. Only one of the prayer.
Thank you, sir.
And that is they have examiner give you the choice. As per your choice, you can chant the prayer. So don't worry about that. Mamta ji, yeah, Chandravati ji, please ask your question.
Prayer indeed. Any one of prayer.
Yeah.
Sir, any one of prayer, sir.
Any one of the prayer.
Okay, okay.
Gayatri Mantra is
As
okay.
per your choice.
Okay,
Prepare,
okay.
prepare one prayer in a good manner, in a good singing sound, then you can. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mamta ji, please unmute yourself and ask the question. Yeah. Please. I'm not getting your voice properly. Mamta ji.
Are you able to hear me now, sir?
Yeah, just take you come to the near to your speaker and then speak.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, please.
Actually, my question is, we start the session with the prayer.
Yeah.
And usually we end with the prayer. So here, is it not compulsory for us to end the session with the prayer?
No. It's not possible also because there is only 20 minutes for the each students. So after the demonstrations, they directly start the ask you the questions and then teaching skill and all. So there is no need to end the session. There is only a starting prayer you need.
Yeah, thank you. And my second question is, online classes also. So how do you take the photographs? Like, because I would have had the photograph me taking the class, only me. Or I can share only 4 of the screens at once. In a screen, I can see only the 4
it's okay.
guys.
It's okay.
Which photographs
Very 2 of the
using?
screen. 2 screens, 2 photographs of the screen only.
Either me teaching or they doing it. Which one do you?
Whatever it is. Whatever it is.
Okay. Fine. Thank you, sir. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Narendra ji.
So what if we don't have photographs and we only have certificates?
Yeah, so I told that you just present your certificates.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
सर काउंटर पोज के लिए और एक बार बोल सकते हैं क्या आप?
Excuse me, sir.
Counter pose.
I'm just giving a name. Just Narendra ji. I'm just discuss now about the Narendra ji. Okay. So counter pose ये होता है कि कोई भी whenever you go for the forward bending, then the counter pose is usually it is a backward bending. So like that. The sorry, I have to make you mute because it's some disturbance going on in the meeting.
Sir, good evening.
Just a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. So Narendra ji, the counter pose is that usually there is a forward bending has a backward bending is a counter pose. For the backward bending is a forward bending is a counter pose. There is a common principle for the counter pose. And maybe Gauri madam when told the practical sessions or then they maybe take it in a little bit detail according to your syllabus. Maybe you get it properly. Okay.
Name the pose, sir, please.
Sir,
Forward bending.
I have one
posture.
question.
Yeah, just a minute.
Excuse me, sir. I
every
am Leelavati.
yeah, just a
Sir,
minute,
good.
just a minute, just a minute.
Yeah, I have one question, sir.
Just a minute, ma'am, just a minute.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
just
sir.
completing
Okay.
the
Yeah.
there is no need of the name. This every forward bending posture, it's a Paschimottanasana or a, whatever the forward bending postures, the backward bending posture is a counter pose.
Counter pose.
This is the thumb rule.
Okay.
Okay. So you just follow that rule, and according to that, you have to follow the names. Okay.
Lilavati ji, please wait.
Yeah.
Some others are waiting. They are
Yeah.
they are on queue.
Yeah.
Only
Shiva
whoever
Shankar
Vyas
ji,
ji
Shiva
allows.
Shankar Swami
Shiva-
ji. Please unmute and ask your
सर
question.
नमस्ते
No,
सर
no.
नमस्ते सर नमस्ते
Hmm.
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये तो हिंदी में बात करता हूँ
हाँ करिए सर प्लीज।
सर मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि क्या लैपटॉप में ही आंसर हम ठीक से कर सकते हैं या फोन में कर सकते हैं आंसर्स?
Mahalakshmi ji, please unmute and ask your question.
Hi sir, good evening sir. My doubt is like in yoga protocol, what is the asanas are there? So that asanas only you will be asking for demonstration or any other asanas?
Madam, I have one question for you also. That have you gone with the syllabus or not?
I want to.
Don't worry. I just show you the syllabus. This is your syllabus. It has the theory part as well as the detailed practical part. Everything is there.
I went to that asanas, I know sir, like all the asanas I have practiced.
Yeah, see,
And
these asanas, they ask from these asanas.
okay, so that's my doubt. Like,
Yeah.
thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's from the syllabus only.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Parveen Kumar.
Namaskar ji.
Namaskar.
Hello.
Namaste.
Namaskar. My doubt is this: now we are doing already in the field, we are teaching the things, and we are getting the certificates in level 1. So 11-1, 11-2, 11-3, where it is useful actually. I mean, we are all for a general health and other things. We are teaching the yoga and the maintaining the health and other thing. So where some tips, some for the ailment. I mean, so for a sickness, particular ailments is there. We are giving yogasana or something thing. So level 1, it is for a general health, I feel.
Yeah.
So level 2, level 3. So it is in what level? How much there is a scope? So when we after completion of level 1, level 2, it is a we want to attend for that. Level 1 is a must. Like that, my question.
No, it's not. Today morning also an answer told that there is no need to start with the level 1. You can give an examination directly level 2, level 3, level 4. There are 2 part of the end. If you go to the page of the INO, there is a one video of the 15th August 2021.
Okay.
15th or 17th August. About that, there is a one video. There is a speech given by me also regarding the YCB examinations. You just watch that video. All these things are clear over there. But I just again told that there is no need to start with the level 1. You can directly apply for the level 2, level 3, or level 4, or level 5, 6, 7, whatever it is. But when you go for the upper level, the examinations becomes harder and harder. Syllabus are wider, and the examiners becomes hard. So it's better we give examinations in a way that 1 or then 2 or a 3, like that. So it's better 4. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, welcome. Then Leela ma'am, please ask your question.
Yeah, sir, good evening, sir.
Very good evening.
Sir, as
Hmm.
yeah, myself and my husband, we are staying in US. Right now we are in abroad, sir.
Okay.
Abroad, sir.
Okay.
So we are not able to upload our certificates which are at our native place. So what can we do, sir? That earlier certificates.
Don't worry. Just you have a soft copy of any of the certificate in your mobile?
No, sir, we don't.
Not a single certificate?
We were no, sir. We were not aware of this course.
Okay,
So
no
we
problem.
came
No,
here
okay,
one and a half month back.
okay, no problem.
Yeah, we
no
came here
You have
one and
any
a half
photograph?
month
Any
back.
any of your photograph?
Yeah,
Where you teaching the yoga? Have you
yeah,
single photograph?
yeah,
Don't worry. Just
yeah. With
send
that
it.
we do.
What you have, just
Okay.
send it.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
Don't
thank
worry.
you.
Because it's a level one.
Okay.
It's a level one. So don't worry about
Okay.
that. What you have right now, you just submit that things. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay then. Thank you.
Okay.
Today's last question
Yeah.
with Narendra Kamath.
No, on last is Gauri
Hariom,
madam. We end with the Gauri madam
Hariom, sir.
questions. Yeah. Hariom. Narendra ji.
Sir, any dress code is there for practical exam,
No,
sir?
no,
Or
not at all.
we can
Not at all. You have to just wear the tracksuit and the t-shirt. It is better. Don't wear the shorts and other inappropriate dress code. And I just request to mother and sisters mine that please wear the long t-shirt and the round neck like me. Round neck t-shirts and the long t-shirt. So
Okay, sir.
it is comfortable to you. Whatever you wear, it is comfortable for you. If they ask you to make a halasan and you feel uncomfortable, then it's definitely goes the things on your practice on your mark. So as per your comfortable, you can. Okay.
Okay.
The
Thank you.
last
Thank you.
question.
Can we get this video online, sir?
Yeah, definitely. Raghavendra sir provide you. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Raghavan sir, please. ಇದೊಂದು video
Yeah. Don't. It is provide. Then it is provide. Don't worry.
Yes, sir. Because it is a complete
I
knowledge
know.
about yoga, sir.
I know the value of this video.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sir, can I go ahead now, Vyasji?
Yeah, just please.
Yeah, Vyasji, I don't have a lot of letters where I can show that I have an experience.
Yeah.
But yes, I do have photographs.
Yeah.
But my problem is how do I grade it? Because my field experience is almost around 10 years now.
See how we grade it. The first of all, if you are going in a government program,
Yeah.
so you have to give a priority to that. Second, when you go in a mass program, there is you teach the yoga to the 100 or thousands people, then you have to put in your priority. So these two things you keep in mind, that mass and the government programs. And third is regarding the International Day of Yoga, the specific program of the International Day of Yoga. So these three criteria you have to put it in a priority, and you make a list also. You can make a one Word file and make the PDF that I just conducted this 50 programs. Just put the list only, but put a photographs of the main programs. When okay.
Okay, yeah, thank you. I have never worked with government institutes directly. It's always I've worked with Raghavendra Pai sir always.
Yeah. So it's don't worry that which are the prime program. It's a prime institute or a mass program. It's a prominent program. It's guests are some like if you are doing the yoga with the when Sudha Murthy is a guest. So it's a priority program. So like that. If some of the authorities are there, so it's a prime program. So like you just categorize and 5 to 10 you just give photographs, not more than.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a last question.
Gaurav. Okay. Who is this? Namrata?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So please allow her.
Yeah, okay.
She's very enthusiastic. Please. Last question.
Sir, I think while this session, I missed out wherein you pissed about uploading certificates and photos, actually. So I'll really request if you can just give a brief idea about that. I understand if we have the work experience certificates and photo wherein we are teaching, we need to upload, but I missed that part where to upload actually and when.
For that, I will take another meeting.
Okay.
And
Okay, not yet decided.
Not it decided, but it's not necessary to know the today. Okay, so just prepare a PDF file, and then in the official meeting of the Surya Foundation meeting, we will told you that in this mail ID you have to upload it. Okay.
Got it. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Gaurang Vyasji,
Yes,
for
sir.
your beautiful and motivational guidance and taking time to us.
No, sir. It's my
guide us.
pleasure. And when you are,
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank
when
you.
Biradar sir just told that I have to come over here, then it's my pleasure to give opportunity to discuss with you all people, and I really feel a very good, pleasant.
Thank you very much. Also, so once again, I am going to announce you that tomorrow morning, also at 10 to 12 o'clock, our Gauranga Vyasji also, Vyasji will guide us again. And also tomorrow evening also, please, sir.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Let us end with prayer.
Yes.
Matrudevo bhava, Pitrudevo bhava, Acharya devo bhava, Atithi devo bhava, Rashtra devo bhava, Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha, Sarve santu niramayaha, Sarve bhadrani pashyantu, Ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti 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 hi. Bharata Mata ki jai. Jai boliye Pawana Putra Hanuman ki jai. Chamundi Mata ki jai. Ganga Maiya ki jai. Kaveri Mata ki jai. Go Mata ki jai. Ayodhya Pati Ramachandra ki jai. Kashi Vishwanath ki jai. Mathura Shri Krishna ki jai. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. सनातन धर्म की जय. कल मिलेंगे. राम राम राम. धन्यवाद.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rajendra Pai.
Thank you.